The walls are closing in on Hasan Piker. That's right, once again we're talking about the compilation videos that Tectone has been making of Hasan basically saying some pretty violent things, getting tons of attention on Twitter that is leading to pressure on Amazon from a lot of very high profile people to permanently ban Hasan. That's right, who am I talking about? Who are these high profile people that are trying to get Hasan banned? Well, just the richest man in the world, of course. Elon Musk. Whether you like him or you hate him, you have to acknowledge that Elon Musk has a lot of authority. People listen to him and people pay attention to what he's saying. In this case, we had Elon Musk responding to a tweet that was calling out Hasan directly. You all realize how big of a deal this is, right? Elon Musk directly calling out Amazon, Twitch, and Hasan. Something is probably going to happen finally. He's writing this about this image here, which is a screenshot of a Tectone tweet and video that we're going to take a look at in a minute. But Elon Musk said, "What's up here, Jeff Bezos?" directly calling Jeff Bezos' attention to this video. So if we go take a look real quick at that video, and I may have to censor some things here just to make YouTube happy. Anyway, let's take a listen right after you hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment if you can. That really helps me out. Thank you so much.
I'm sick and tired of it. Left-wingers, liberals, you need to be fucking showing your opponent's guts on there, okay? You need to be getting them. You need to be shanking these motherfuckers and letting their intestines just ride on stage. Slice them up. Slice them and fucking dice them. What the fuck is this? Letting their intestines just ride on stage.
Yeah, kill them. Kill those motherfuckers in a video game. Sorry. Holy shit. Murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist blood, dude.
If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would Rick Scott. Rick Scott.
I'm gonna kill you with my 15. Like that's the type of messages they were leaving at this dude's office, and he's resigning. Like this is his last term. You actually wrote about this, and it was a great video where you talked about, someone has to do it. See, when I say that, everyone knows exactly what I mean. Which is, I think that shows that there is a lot of anger, a lot of resentment, and untapped potential, untapped revolutionary potential, as a matter of fact.
Not a gamer himself, Clancy mostly watches musicians or talk shows on Twitch. He particularly enjoys leftist political commentator Hasan Piker, who has 2.5 million followers on the platform. "I like the frankness and the bluntness," Clancy said. He's comfortable saying what he believes.
Someone has to do it. See, when I say that, everyone knows exactly what I mean.
So yeah, if you're Hasan, this is probably the worst video to end up in front of Jeff Bezos, especially because it's mostly old clips. I'll give Hasan that. These are mostly old clips that are kind of cut out of context, but even in context, every clip there is still bad. Just because they're old doesn't mean he didn't get away with it, and he probably shouldn't have, especially when you consider that Tectone here has gotten banned from Twitch for significantly longer than, especially when you consider that Twitch banned Tectone here because he called somebody fat. You can get banned for calling somebody fat, but you cannot get banned for all those things that Hasan just said, at least if you're Hasan. Unfortunately for Hasan, Elon Musk called more attention to this, saying, "Just wondering if Amazon thinks it's okay to pay and promote someone. He's paid by Twitch/Amazon who makes repeated calls for murder, ... Which, yeah, probably is not the kind of thing that you want the richest man in the world, who owns one of the biggest social media companies in the country and is followed by tons of influential people across the political spectrum, including the President of the United States himself. This is not a good thing for Amazon's PR. It's even worse if Jeff Bezos watched it. There's gotta be some people at Twitch HQ getting some hard questions right now. Especially if we go here, you can see Tectone retweeted the "What's up here" at Jeff Bezos, saying, "I can show you way worse examples anytime, Elon," and then a sunglasses emoji, to which AI Emerald Apple responded, "I think the groomer and trans violence pipeline on Twitch is pretty insane, but also a lot of that goes on in Discord too. It's gotten so bad that there are some people calling for the FBI to investigate people in the gaming spaces." And Elon Musk brought attention to this with his classic double exclamation point, so that just adds even more pressure pressure on Twitch to address this situation, and I know in the past that Hasan has had absolutely nothing happen to him despite all the things he's been called out for, but I really do think that this time something is different because there is so much pressure on Twitch. You would not believe how much power this simple tweet here has to get Hasan banned from the platform. Because Jeff Bezos, he's not the CEO of Amazon, as somebody pointed out in my last video, but he is in fact on the board of Amazon, which owns Twitch, and he's the single largest shareholder of Amazon, which again owns Twitch. So if Jeff Bezos sees this, it's purely a financial decision. This is going to hurt Twitch's reputation, and Twitch's reputation being hurt hurts Amazon. Financially, that's not a good choice, and bada bing, bada boom, Hasan will face some kind of ban. At least that's my prediction. I can't say for sure because Twitch, like I said, has proven to be incredibly biased in favor of Hasan in the past. And Chibi Reviews agrees with me. In the tweet that Elon Musk had responded to, Chibi says, "You realize how big of a deal this is? Elon Musk directly calling out Amazon, Twitch, and Hasan. I think that it is entirely possible that this leads to Twitch's permanent ban of Hasan. In fact, I would be surprised if it doesn't. Now, I think it might take some time because there's going to be people inside Twitch that are fighting for Hasan because, as was pointed out in that video we watched, Hasan is the CEO's favorite creator. We've also seen this kind of thing go on. Hasan Piker at Hasan the Hun has been allowed to stay on Twitch while making calls to violence and violating their terms of service because Dan Clancy is his friend. Twitch is owned by Amazon, a major contractor with Department of War. He has asked hundreds of thousands of viewers to commit murder. And this is a retweet of Derek Van Orden, who just happens to be a member of the United States House of Representatives from Wisconsin's 3rd District. Now, of course, what he was saying is, we will be looking into every single military contract by any company that employs these hateful people, responding to people who were making fun of the death of Charlie Kirk. So this tweet here, which has been seen 1.8 million times, is calling out Twitch and calling for the US government to cancel their defense contracts with Amazon over Hasan's conduct. Now, that also puts a ton of pressure on Twitch. So I really do think that this pressure, eventually something's going to break. Twitch is going to have to do something against Hasan. They're going to have to punish him in some way, and I can only see that way being a permanent ban, because I guarantee you that the executives at Amazon are going to start doing their homework. They're going to look up Hasan, they're going to see all the things he's gotten away with, and they're going to probably replace some of the executives at Twitch, because obviously Twitch is not running in the right direction right now. It's going to be glorious to see the Twitch executive team be replaced by new people who actually know what they're doing and aren't as biased as the current team. But again, I could just be huffing hopium right now, possibly copium, who knows, but I do think that this is going to happen. I think that the walls are closing in around Hasan. The real question is, what do you guys think? Do you think that Hasan is screwed, or do you think that he's going to get away with this just like he always does? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and God bless you.